Hello, welcome to part 2 of the goal setting series that I'm doing this month. So we're going to talk about your why. So if you missed last week, I want you to go back and listen to that one because that is actually trying to figure out the goal that you want to work on and to achieve. Hello, if we haven't met before, my name is Michele and welcome to my channel or welcome back to my channel. Happy Wednesday. So if you're a person that struggles to achieve your goals, it could be because your why is not strong enough. So for me personally, I know that there's some goals that I'll absolutely crush, and then I have others that I fall a little bit short on, and I never actually look at it again. Well, I've discovered that when a goal falls short for me, and it's off my radar completely, it's because I did not have a strong enough why as to why I wanted to actually accomplish it or what was going to change in my life when I actually accomplished that goal. So it's important to come back to why and refocus. Like for those goals that fall off your radar, it's important to come back to them, refocus, and troubleshoot the obstacles that you have to achieving this goal and determine whether or not your why is actually strong enough. Okay, so remember your homework from last week, and I'm sure that you have an exhaustive list of how to improve the happiness rating in all the areas of your life. But we're going to actually just focus on one area in your life at this time that you want to increase that happiness rating. So as I mentioned, everything starts with why. Why do you want to actually achieve this goal? What is the driving factor that you have behind it? What is your true feeling that you have behind it? So I came across the book, The Most Powerful Goal Setting System in the World. I love goal setting. So it's an area that I actually study and learn more and more about because everybody has different ways in which they're able to achieve their goals or to set their goals. So in The Hidden Secret to Getting Everything You Want by Mike Pettigrew, he has his readers complete an exercise of how to discover your big why. So I'm going to have you do this exact same thing this week. Okay, so in the book, and I think this is so good, he has you write out your goal and then add the words "so that" after it. And then you keep adding "so that" after every single one. So if your goal is to get 100,000 followers on Instagram, you would go, my goal is to reach 100,000 followers on Instagram so that I can increase my reach, so that I can increase my impact, and then keep going with the "so that" process until you find your big ultimate why. And Mike goes on to explain that when you drill down through your goal like this and you get to the big why, you'll become filled with a deeper sense of purpose, connection, energy, and passion for that goal. And you need that in order to actually keep you going when things get a little bit tough on achieving your goal and you might not be making the progress that you want to. So it's critical to figure out what your why is for your goal. So this is exactly what I want you to do this week. I want you to drill down into that why. You want to actually achieve this goal. And if you're not able to, then find a different goal that has meaning for you. Find a different goal that you have that sense of purpose, connection, positive energy, and passion to achieve. And then once you complete your big why exercise, you now have your goal or the outcome that you're working to achieve or that you want to achieve. Okay, so now let's break down how I actually see different types of goals and what buckets do these actually fall into. And what I mean by this is it a small goal? Is it a medium goal? Is it a large goal? Or maybe it's a lifelong goal. Like you have a lifelong thing that you're trying to achieve in your life. So the size of the goal, obviously, is determined by the time frame that it's going to actually take you to reach that outcome. So if goal setting and achievement is new to you, start with a short-term goal. Listen to me. Short-term goal. You don't want it to be too long because it becomes overwhelming for you. Large goals will make you feel overwhelmed and you'll struggle to achieve it. Smaller is better because it's going to help build your goal achievement confidence. So I just want to give you an example of what I mean by a lifelong goal because I get it. Goals are supposed to be measurable and have a time frame on them. So the things that are in my lifelong goals is to live a long and healthy active lifestyle. And I do this by creating micro goals to be able to determine if I'm staying on track with that goal. Why I have these micro goals is because, again, goals need to be measurable by a time frame. You can't just say, well, you can, whatever you want, but to actually feel like you've achieved something, it needs to have an end date. So that's why I have micro goals that go along with my lifelong goal. And one of those is exercise. Now, for me, exercise is a habit. It's something that I do, and it's something that I refer to. Like, I'm a person that exercises 5 days a week, and I like to make sure that I'm checking in with myself and that I don't fall off. And the exercise, because tell me if I'm wrong here, but if you stop something that's a habit, it can be so difficult to get back on. But if I relate to myself as being somebody that actually works out 5 days a week, then I know it will actually happen and get achieved. Okay, so now go ahead, figure out what your big why is. Remember, you're doing the so that after each one of them so you can really drill down and find out why you're passionate about achieving this goal. So come back next week and we're actually going to talk about setting a SMART goal. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful week and I appreciate you.